Okay, guys, this is where it happened. Happened right here. There's like a black dude. Don't even put race into it, guys. Came here, him and his friends. I don't know if they're part of it. I really don't care, but I'm a very empathetic person. I feel bad for people down on the street that are on drugs. I really do. He was just walking back and forth like here and here, trying to get my attention. I told myself maybe he's not a perp. Maybe he's just, someone that's on drugs and they're just a little happy talking. But they do their sensitization with the words that, you're sensitized and the numbers and everything. And he just came right here and just says, "Are you being entertained by me?" Now I had no eye contact with this dude. But, they just like to get your attention somehow. He was moving back and forth. So I just figured maybe he's a tweaker or something. And I felt really bad. I couldn't, you see these perps. Most of them, I know a lot of them have good jobs. I don't even know why they need the money to do this gang stalking thing. But before he started doing all of this thing, I kind of knew that he was a perp. I started thinking about targeted individuals who first became targeted, and I heard that there's a possibility that they become perps at the end. But this is before he told me, "Are you entertained by me?" And I was thinking maybe most of these people, right, because we know blackmail is involved into this thing. And I was thinking these people on the street could be targeted individuals. Just people staying in their car. This dude right here, I don't know if he's a part of it. I really don't care. It's just, I have a lot of empathy for the people that I see that, they're having a hard time, they're on drugs, they're homeless. And then you keep doubting that they're not perps or whatever. You think, just put it in your mind, it's just a normal person. And then they start targeting you. Or start sensitizing you. Like, I do feel bad. I don't feel bad that I'm being sensitized, but I really do feel bad for these guys. I really do, because you know what? They're on drugs. They're confused. I was once confused too, about life and everything. And it's just not cool. But I feel very hurt for them. I'm very, very hurt. This dude was walking my way and then he just completely turned around. I really don't know. Can't really tell the difference. But I don't know what he mean by being entertained. So I'm just videoing to see what their entertainment was about. But yeah, the street theater is about putting a show for you for the target, right? And they know. I don't know how they have that communications where they know what words, what things to say, right? They know. I don't know how they know, but there was another dude with him, and I don't know, he was a white dude. I'm not scared. It's just most of the, as targeted individual like I am, most of them have very, very good hearts. Like very, very good hearts. And I don't know why we're being targeted, because we have good hearts, because we have mercy, because we feel bad for people, because we want to do good. It's been about 5 minutes. I haven't seen my entertainment, so I could put it on YouTube. But I feel very bad for these people. I don't know if they've been set up. I just feel real hurt for them. Sensitization lashes. It can get you, off the edge when you're being sensitized, right? But I really do feel bad for these people. You understand? And they're just intimidation words. They're nothing that they're really gonna do. No, don't get me wrong. There are things that do happen to a targeted individual that they might threat or say something, and they'll do it, right? But I guess it depends on the target that they'll intimidate and actually do carry out threats and stuff like that. But we need transparency. We need to bring this into the light. And I wanted to share it to him. Like, look at this thing. I want you to read this. And it was about targeted individuals. And I wanted him, but he just ran and just said, no, you'll be entertained in 5 minutes. Right? It's just like, is there any hope for these perps? I feel so bad. And I felt really blessed. Well, you're being targeted. Alright, I am being targeted. And whoever's listening to this video, whether you're non-target or you are a target, but one day you're going to be set free from it. Right? I mean, you got the eBay cyber stalking thing that's going on. I'm pretty sure all of the TI community is blasting every eBay cyber stalking video and saying like, that's gang stalking. And I seen one comment that says that what they did was kind of like a small thing that gang stalking. Now, gang stalking is not small. There's technology involved. There's a lot of military technology involved. There's a lot of police technology involved. All these things to track a person and know what they're saying and what they're doing, right? And I'm actually, thank God about this eBay cyber. I hope it still goes on inside of I hope it, proceeds into the news and people still stay interested to find out what happened. I know this is like a very boring video. You just see nothing. There's no action really going on. The action passed, to be honest with you. But we need to bring this right. I know people, all targets are going to say this. You have to bring this right into the community. It's at your stores, even though a lot of them are at your stores, or at work, or your neighbors. I was reading a website, and Ted L. I guess he's an FBI. He's an ex-FBI special agent. Ted L. Gunderson was saying that they used to call us illegally targeted individual. It was not targeted individual because we were illegally targeted. That means, we're basically pressing on their rights, on their, privacy rights and stuff like that. So that made me feel like, okay. And then this dude, he comes in and he's telling me he's gonna entertain me because he's a perp. I felt like, I felt relieved looking at that because I know I'm illegally being targeted. These perps, they have to have some kind of contract. They had to sign something besides the ones who are being coerced. I don't know. I'm still trying to find out for myself. I know I'm just going jumping to different things in this video. Where was I at? Yeah, because I'm being illegally targeted, I know that one day I'm going to be set free. And I don't know what to do for these perps. I don't know what they're going to go through. I shouldn't feel bad for them. But, some of them are coerced. Some are all get blackmailed into doing this. And their lives are like hell. I see a lot of them. They're just not in a good position. But there are a lot of them who have perfectly good jobs. They have perfectly good jobs. And I don't see their reason to target. My aunt targeted me, right, in Texas. And they had money problems. They never had money problems, never in the world. And they live in Texas. I live in California. California is $10,000 a month to live out here. Literally. It's maybe $6,000 worth of bills. And they have this big, beautiful mansion house. And they're saying they have money problems. Well, it's bullcrap. You cannot have money problems if you have... This is the dude right here. He was telling me he was going to entertain me, so I got scared.
I was just joking with you.
Well, you can't do that, man. You're walking around.
No.
telling some. It wasn't even having eye.
Joke, though.
It wasn't. You wasn't even having. I wasn't having eye contact with you. You can't tell that to strangers. But God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too.
God bless you.
No, what my homegirl fucking was supposed to. She told me.
It don't matter. You know, it's okay. God bless you.
And then fucking, she never fucking came back. Man, that's fucking crazy.
God bless you.
Now I gotta eat my fucking food.
I didn't really get afraid. I just had to say that. So look at that. He's still talking to me. I'm in the back. You know, I'm not having any eye contact with you, and I'm not talking to you. Yeah, you have to go away now. You see? They try to play it cool off. They try to play it cool off. That's what they do. That's what they've been. You just play it cool off so you don't think that you're doing nothing wrong. I'm not afraid of him. I'm just saying that so he just goes away. But you know, you think that no, maybe they're just in a talking moment right now. You understand? Because people are like that. They like to talk to other people. It's nothing wrong. But sensitization, it was there. Wasn't even having eye contact with him. Was ignoring him 110. That's how you know when you're not proceeding to give, the energy back to them. You're not being bothered. You're waiting for your sister to come back. You understand? You're minding your own business. Now, usually say that the perps will not have a conversation with you. No, that's not true. There are times they will. There are times they will. They probably do that to try to get you sensitized to whatever we're saying. So, I do feel bad for them, but then when they start sensitizing you, you do get mad. Then you think that they're sensitizing you, and now you have to step away. You know, your feelings change through this within the moment. Like I said, I'm a very, my heart gets moved, but then when you get targeted and they try to sensitize you again, you know, that's enough, you know. You understand? There's a lot of them involved. Some are very good at it. But God bless them anyways. Well, that was it. That was my video. You know, he doesn't got a car. There's no way I can write his license plate. Alright, bye guys.